All right, how you doing? Um, I've got stuff to show you what I've had the last sort of week or so, beer mail wise, and a little beer haul there. I got yesterday. Um, yeah, I've not been feeling too great the last couple of weeks, so that's getting there now. But just not sure what's going on really, but so I've been off the booze, so that's the main thing. I didn't do last Friday. Probably not going to do this Friday, but I might. If it's not Friday, maybe something over the weekend if I feel a bit. I like to give people a bit of notice if I can. But there might be a pop-up stream if I feel like it, but we'll see how that carries out. Hope you're all well and all that sort of stuff. Let's move that back a little bit. Stupid hat again, but whatever. So I done a beer purchase from No Frills again because they brought out a couple of beers that I was interested in, and I didn't actually realise they had a glass, so I went ahead and it's only a small beer order I'd done, but so I thought I'll go ahead. Got a glass. I know Wraggy got sent a box, which is great. So go and check him out. But we'll get on to Wraggy in a minute because he's a little present, shall we say, from him. So we'll get to that in a sec. So yeah, quite a nice glass, quite thick, a bit like me. So I only got 3 beers, and one was to actually make the order amount up, which I've already got in the fridge that I haven't reviewed yet. But I went ahead and got another because we're getting into that kind of lager-ish weather. So this is not another lager. Yes, I'm afraid it's another lager. So I've got 2 of them now. I've only got one in the fridge and that one. A beer I've had before, but they've only recently canned it, and this is Candy Soup 5 Hop Pale Ale, 4.5%. It's out of focus, isn't it? Let me just get this in focus so you can see better. Is that better? There you go. So yeah, like loads of like chocolate covered sweets, I think they are. Some of them sort of things that remind me when I was a kid. But yeah, I had that on cask or hand pull, as some people say, back in 2019 before the shit show started, kind of deal. And this one, which I didn't know was around until Wraggy got it, and I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. I wanted a glass anyway, so they were the 2 main ones for the whole beer purchase and the glass. But yeah, ham sandwich. I know you reviewed it the other day. It's a mango, pineapple, and tangerine double IPA, 7.5 double IPA. Well, I don't know. Whatever, 7.5 IPA. Very kind of. It just reminds me of Magic Rock, or is it Magic Rock and there's a brewery in London, I can't remember. Anyway, that's that. Before we get on to any more, there's a load of comments here, so we'll crack on with them in between. Oh, Greg, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. We've got Wraggy himself in here. Good evening, mate. I was listening to some of your streams, but I was also doing dinners and shit like that, so it's all cool. How you doing, Steve? Hope you're all right. I've got a few people. It's cool. Goathead. Cheers, mate. Nice one. And then there's people saying hi to each other. It's not new. I've had it for ages. I've just never worn it, I don't think, on camera. More people saying hello. Hello. Yeah, no worries. Yesterday. Yeah, I don't generally tell people to be honest with you. I'm not one for all of that. That's just me, as the saying goes. But I went out for a walk. I was fancy getting out and having I think I done about a 5-mile walk yesterday. Half killed me, but there you go. You get used to it. But yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I assume it's Disco because she was on the chat earlier. So No, it was yesterday. No matter. And then we've got Davor chiming in. Good evening, sir. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you had a good day. Right. So, and I should have done all this earlier. That was I done all this, and then I don't even put it on there. So that's that one. So now we're going to go on to this one. All right. There we are. Boom. I got this on Friday. I knew he was sending me something because I was in a stream last week. I don't know how it came up because I don't, as I say, I don't generally tell people. It obviously come up. I think it said, "Oh, it was my my great grand's birthday. It was on the 21st." I said, "Oh, it's my birthday on the 23rd." And I thought, as soon as I said, I thought, "Why did you say that?" Because I'm not, it's just me. And he was like, you know what Wraggy's like. So we've got a box of stuff here. And so it turned up on, I've already opened it, I know what's in it. It turned up on Friday. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I know what that is. I know where it's from. I've got half an idea of what it is. There you go. Right. Bless him. And it's from up his neck of the woods. Is it up there? St Neots, Priory Lane. Is that Cambridgeshire? I used to live up in Cambridgeshire. I thought it was up. I thought it was in. Is it Cambridgeshire, Wraggy? Let me get the comments up. Yeah, lowcostbeer.com. I mean, pretty much whatever's in the shop is on Wraggy's wall behind him. So yeah, I'll keep that and we'll have a look. More for the stouts rather than hoppy stuff. But anyway, we've got 8 bottles then. So I think Wraggy's probably reviewed half of these things already. They come in these little 330ml plastic bottles here. So this is from By the Horns Brewery. This is their Black Forest Gatto Cherry Chocolate Imperial Stout. There we go. Let me get it right. There we go. So I don't think I've had anything from them. That's cool. Let me just try and... Right, that's one. Just randomly picking them out. I can't pronounce it. I know it's from Olive Polo. Magnapoli, Nightcap Snack, apple pie, strawberry cup. You know what Olive Polo's like with some of their things. It's like, yeah, 12% ABV thing. I mean, they had bottles of this in the Ravensgate Arms back end of 2019, obviously. It was about £14 for one of them in a glass bottle. And I was like, at the time, I couldn't justify it, to be fair. So this is from, I think you reviewed this yesterday, Wraggy. Twisted Barrel Ale, or Twisted Barrel Ode to Joy, West Coast IPA, 6.5% ABV. Looks weird, doesn't it? That's a proper sample. That it's weird in a plastic bowl. Right, what else we got here? Moncada Brewery. I guess they're in London, I think. Notting Hill Oatmeal Stout, 5%. Again, he's reviewed that recently. So this is what they call the Discovery Box, I think. It's 8 beers. I assume it's the same 8 that he had, because I think a lot of them look familiar. A beer I've had before, actually, and reviewed in a can. Collective Arts out of Hamilton, Ontario in Canada. And this is their Stranger Than Fiction Porter, 5.5%, which is a nice beer. The Imperial is really good, if you ever see that. Well, I've heard that they're going to have brewing. They're going to have breweries in Europe now, I believe. I don't know. So this is from Wiper and True out of Bristol. Seasonal recipes, amber ale. There's probably a name for this. I could probably look it up, but it's a hot air balloon. It doesn't actually say what it is, but I haven't had much from these guys. It's definitely not a litre bottle, that's for sure. It's obviously copied from somewhere else, but so yeah, another one. So that's, and we got here 6. So there should be 2 more. So Lervig, Grapefruit. I can't even pronounce that. The double dry hopped double IPA with grapefruit, 9.2%. So I'm probably going to, whenever I start drinking again, I'm going to start off with these. I think, especially the pale beers. Not too worried about the darker beers. The Ode to Joy, whatever that is from Wiper and True, that. I think the other ones are pale as well. So there's 4 of the 8 bottles I'll be starting with. So this is a dry hop sour again from Lervig, sour IPA 6.2, and that concludes the very, very kind gift from Wraggy. Appreciate it, mate. You didn't have to do that. It's just very kind of you. I'll sort something out for you at some point. So that's it. So let's get that box out of the way. Right, let's get some comments. We've got 11 people watching. That's amazing. Where do we go? What do we do? Where do we... Right, yeah. So that works out about right. I used to live in Ely, which wasn't too far away. Yeah, I thought it was. There is another one in down in Cornwall as well. I think it's pronounced the same. I don't know what that refers to. For untapped purposes, they're growlers. Hi Vanessa, how you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I've had 1 or 2 beers from them, I think, but I don't think I've ever. Don't know that they do that. Is it that custard stout or the imperial stout, whatever it is? I think they've done, different versions of that. I've had stuff on draft, I think, when I've been in London without reviewing it. Yeah, I remember you saying about it. So yeah, I thought they were in London anyway. Disco. Oh right, I didn't know that. Okay, I've heard of them. I didn't know where they were. Right, okay. Thomas, how you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, he's a nice guy, and he's just. I'm the one who likes to, give beers or gifts and stuff, and it's kind of it gets me sometimes. It's quite emotional. It's a bit like Wraggy. It gets a little bit, Yeah, indeed. A random act of kindness, that's for sure. Yeah, I knew you're steaming, aren't you? A few other bits and bats here. He's living Ealing, played squash. All right, okay. Don't know what that's all about. Yeah, nice little section for sure. Right, so I'll go on to the third. I got these yesterday on my walk when I went to Broadstairs. I've been wanting to get some stuff from these guys for a while. It's predominantly wine, obviously Bottleneck, in Broadstairs. It's been around since about 1984 or 1986, down at the bottom at the high street as you go down. If you've ever been into Broadstairs, it's before you get to the road turns left as you get down there. There's a turn on the right just before that. There's been a wine shop there for pretty much most of my life. Anyway, the guy, the original guy, he retired last year. Not a bad time to retire, really, last summer. And a new guy, excuse me, he's quite young, and he's moved over from Germany, and he's a big beer fan, and he's on all social media, put everything on social media and stuff like that. Like, wow, this is encouraging, and they've been getting some really good stuff. I think they're getting some beak beers in this week, where they have like Pressure Drop, Cloud Water, stuff like that. It's like, wow, this is different. Plus a lot of Kent traditional stuff, which is really nice. So I went in there. I wanted to just have a nose, see what they had. I got 5 cans, and I wanted to keep it kind of local. So here we are. So this is from Margate, from the North Down Brewery, and this is their Tidal Pool. So pale ale, 4.6% ABV. Just to the east of Margate, along the coast there is a, as it says, tidal pool, where it's quite deep as well. When the tide goes out, it becomes a swimming pool. So pretty cool. Doesn't really say anything about what hops or anything in it, but I'll have a look when I come to have a review of it. So yeah, 440ml can, best before the end of September of 2021. It's been out a little while, probably about, is it a month? About a month or so it's been out. This one's literally just come out. This is from North Down, the same brewery, a North Down brewery. This is their North Down Lager, a 4.5% ABV, a hellish style lager. Hallertau and Styrian Dragon hops in this. So yeah, nice looking can. Thought I'd go ahead and give that a go. It's got ages on it as well, which is cool. It's actually given a canned on date, so the 8th of March. It's fairly new. I knew it's fairly new because the old social media outlets and stuff. Now a beer from 2 seconds. Sorry about that. So this is from Docker Brewing Company. Now these guys are out of Folkestone in Kent. They've actually got a in Canterbury, in the goods shed next to Canterbury West Railway Station, where the original bottle shop used to be. Been taken over by these guys, and they do bread and stuff in there as well, and they get a lot of beers in, and yeah, it's like their second base. So Dark Matter, it's a Hive hopped stout, 5% ABV. Whatever a Hive hop stout is, it's a hoppy stout. Doesn't really tell you much else. A warming stout made with community grown Kent hops. So there you go. Hive Hops is a community organisation of back garden hop growers. 10p of each can sold is going to be donated to the Bumblebee Conservation Trust. So pretty cool. Best before July. And I've been wanting to get my hands on some of these beers for a while, but it's just a case of lockdowns and stuff. I haven't been able to get to Canterbury, and now he's starting to get them in, so I can walk over there in about 45 minutes. So that's cool. It's another Kentish brewery I've not had anything from before. Last two then, 2 newish beers from Time and Tide. This is their Monster Soup, a double IPA, 8% ABV. Again, this has been out about 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. So the hops in this are Mosaic, Idaho 7, and Simcoe, and then London Ale-free yeast. Malts are Pilsner, Maris Otter, wheat malt, flaked barley, and flaked oats. 440ml can. Yeah, best before the 30th of September, so it's not going to last that long. I mean, I might not be drinking for another week or so, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's fairly fresh, so not too fussed about that. Another one then, and this is Sooty Foot from Time and Tide. This is an 8.2% stout. Pretty cool label. This is so the hops in this are Brewer's Gold, London Ale free yeast again, 45 IBUs. The malts are Maris Otter, Pilsner, flaked barley, brown, black, flaked oats, chocolate malt, and roasted barley. Chocolate malt, eh? Sounds nice. So yeah, this is best. This has got 22nd of February of 2022, and that, so there's no immediate rush. So they're the 5 beers from the Bottleneck in Broadstairs. I'll probably be going up there again either tomorrow or Friday to see what these big beers are all about. So they're on Instagram, so do check them out. Anyway, I'm lagging a bit, which is bizarre. Let me get rid of this stupid banner. That might help slightly. Now I'll get into focus. That's better. Right, back up to comments. I don't know where I left off. Probably about there. Yeah. They've done loads of different batches. You go on Untapped, it's like, I don't know how many they're up to. I've never had it. It's in like a purpley kind of label or something. Wraggy's never steaming. Yeah, it's all good. All good fun. Oh, right. Delivery 06 miles. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I haven't had many beers from them, to be honest. Yeah, and that's all I've been doing. If it's not local breweries, then it's local kind of pubs that have got, decent amount of craft beer, and the Little Swift in Margate, I've been supporting them a lot. That's my only route to get beers from, kind of, because I'm not doing supermarkets. Not until things are properly in summer, where things are. Then if there's anything that takes my fancy, then I might have a look. That's just me. It's just a like conscience. It's just you do what you want, of course, but it's just the way I want to play it. Yeah. So, we've got Chris's beer reviews, man. How you doing? Cool. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm getting there. Just needed just on a little bit of a break, and there's a few kind of beery things that have built up over the last sort of week and a bit. So I thought we'll do it all in one. I might even get another beer mail on Friday. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well, mate. That's good to see you on here. So Thomas is saying you could use an outdoors. I don't know what your lipstick. You talking to me? Probably if it's lipstick on it. Davil's saying he's. Oh, okay. All right. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Right. 2 seconds again. Right. I'm all right now. Hopefully. Something else I was going to say. Yeah, there's a couple of things. Thanks for everyone who's wished me happy birthday and stuff on social media. Really appreciate it. Also, recently, from the help of a few people, Wraggy especially shout me out every stream, which is amazing. Don't have to, but I know you like to. The other day, I hit. Not that I didn't even know. I keep tabs on what's going on through Wraggy, on my own channel when it comes to things like this. But yeah, I hit 1,000 subs the other day, which is pretty. It's one of them little goals that YouTube sets people and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty. That's something. It's I appreciate everyone who does, especially now there's so many reviewers and stuff that have come onto the scene certainly in the last 14, 16 months since it's all gone. Well, probably the last year, say not 16 months, but yeah, since things gone the way they have. So there's much more kind of variety for people to look at. I'm still very humbled that anyone watches at all. I'm not going to change on that. It's very nice, I appreciate it. So thank you very much, everyone in the chat, etc. It's been it's been quite cool. Also, I want to shout out another. I don't know if he's not. I haven't seen his name yet, but a long supporter of the channel. He very kindly PayPal'd me some funds to go and do what I want with beers or whatever yesterday. So that was like, as they say, random acts of kindness. It's like, I it gets me all, there's some nice people in the world, and especially in the community and stuff. It's, I never thought when I first started, the friends and stuff made out, just I thought it was just going to be me reviewing beers and that's it. You don't think of everything else. And that's, when was that? Be 6 years coming up in July. I've been doing this, wherever this is, getting pissed online sort of thing. So yeah, I've got a record of my liver. It's all on YouTube, I guess. And also, while I'm here, I just noticed something in the news, which is quite interesting. I don't normally go in. It's kind of beer related, but also a little bit kind of, not that again. So this came out about 3/4 of an hour ago. So I don't know if anyone's seen this. There we go. So old Bojo comes out with the biggest bombshell is that pub landlords may be given the power to bar anyone without a COVID jab in the future. This is a massive blow to the nation's under 40s who have not got their vaccines until later in the year. Could you imagine that? That's not going to kick off very much, is it? If you haven't had your jab, you can't go into a pub. Wow. So that I don't know how that's going to pan out, but that seems like it's going to be an absolute nightmare. But there you go. So that's quite amusing. I think the pubs are going to be heaving anyway, so I'm going to be like, I want to go. I know it's going to be outside, but a lot of pubs are like, you've got to book a table. Do I really want to? I'm not fussed. Anyway, let me just get to the last sweep of the comments. Out there, I think. Thanks, really appreciate it. And yeah, Wraggy's helped me a lot with that in the last probably a couple of months or so. Now we need to get Harry over the 1K mark. Mr. Blue Nose Beer Reviews. So he's got what 25 odd or something like that. So go and check him out as well and show him some love and support. No, you need to hit both targets. You need to hit the 1,000 subs and the 4,000 hours in a year's period. I'm not quite there yet. I'm approaching 3,100 hours, so I've got another 900 hours to go. But most of that has been in the last 6 months. So yeah. How you doing, Roger? Hope you keep it well. Just going to run through these comments and I'm going to clear off. Yeah, well, it's just, how it is. Yeah. Yeah, I've got my receipt. Oh, yeah. I do need one, probably. Oh, he is. He's a lovely guy, he's a really nice guy. And, yeah, he's been a breath of fresh air. Yeah, no worries. That's quite an amusing thing. Oh, it's just jumped about 20 messages then. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's going to take a lot of customer away. I mean, I think there'd be a backlash over that, but I live in Thanet, so near Margate. Just another opinion, isn't it? Thank you. Cheers, Disco, mate. Everyone go and follow. Everyone go and follow Peter. I'm joking. Well, I wanted to, go and follow Peter, but yeah, don't leave YouTube. And that's it. So, I don't think there's anything else. I think I covered everything I wanted to. Probably not going to be doing anything Friday, at least. But I'll be watching any streams. I won't definitely be joining any, but I'll be watching some streams. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've still got 2 reviews there. I might post one tomorrow. So yeah, I say I've not been drinking. Last beer was last Sunday, not as in Sunday week. So what's that? 10 days now. Not even in the mood for it, to be honest, at the moment. Just trying to get myself sorted out a little bit. And make sure my daughter's all right, all that sort of stuff. So 15 people watching. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. That's really cool. And we got Sam from Australia. How you doing, mate? It's amazing, and it really has grown a lot in the last. There's always been a beer community, but it's proper taken on another level over the last. I don't know, 4 or 5 months, something like that. It's really. I mean, I'm quite lucky. I'm in with communities in America and in Canada as well, because I used to start hell of a lot later than I do now. So I was catching all of that community as well. Some great people over there as well. So there's 1 or 2 in there now, of course. So So Adam, I may keep your seat warm. Yeah, well, yeah. So I'll be I probably won't be doing anything. I was going to, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Just have to see how it is. Yeah, well, if you do something, I'll be in the comments. I'll be watching. I probably won't be joining anything. So anyway, cheers, go ahead. Cheers, mate. And that's it, really. Rounded it all up. But yeah, I'm okay. It's just I'm just taking a break from it all, and the beers are building up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Then you have a good rest of your week, and I'll probably see you in the comments on streams in the coming days. So you'll keep safe and take care. See you later.